And we are live. Hello, everyone. It's Jeremy Osterberger. We're at the Texas, Louisiana Environmental Health and Safety Seminar and Industry Show. I'm here with Hector Rivero. Hector, of course, is President and CEO of the Texas Chemistry Council and the Texas Chemistry Alliance. Hector, thank you for making time for BIC Magazine.
Thanks for being here.
So, Hector, let's dig right into it. I mean, what makes this year's seminar, the 37th year, what does it make? Talk about how special this is. Talk about the evolving priorities of the chemical industry and why we're gathering.
Yeah, well, of course, we're very delighted to be hosting our 37th annual EHS seminar and industry trade show. We're in a brand new venue, so we're real excited to be here at the Galveston Convention Center, right on the seawall. Everyone gets a beautiful view of the Gulf of Mexico, looking out at all the ships that are lined up waiting to bring products in and take our products out to places all over the world, to customers all over the world. So it's a real exciting place to be, real exciting time within our industry. And this seminar is really the premier safety conference for the petrochemical industry in the country. We've been honored to partner with the Louisiana Chemical Association in making this the Texas Louisiana EHS Seminar and Trade Show. And just a great opportunity for people in our industry to get education, to network, to share best practices, and hopefully come away with some wonderful things that they can take back to their workplaces that's going to make their facilities safer and allow their companies to continue to thrive.
So, Hector, we got the conference, and then Thursday night, of course, we got the awards banquet. Talk about why that awards banquet is so important and one of the best owner-operated attended events in industry.
Yeah, well, we're obviously in a very hazardous industry, so we know going in that we are working with very dangerous and hazardous risks. And the key is to operate safely and to make sure that the people working in our facilities know how to maintain their safety, but also make sure that we're protecting the communities where we operate. This facility, this venue, this conference enables our folks to really focus on that. And the awards banquet is a way to recognize excellence in safety, caring for Texas, and all the wonderful things that our industry does to continue to grow and thrive and operate safely in the great state of Texas.
And Hector, talk about the awards banquet a little bit more in the sense of how are the awards distributed, who's there,
Sure.
Talk a little bit about that recognition.
Sure. So important recognition, we have several categories. We've grown those categories over time, but we want to recognize the companies that have great community relations and have Caring for Texas as a priority. So we have our Caring for Texas awards that do just that. Those awards are actually judged by their peers of different size operations to make sure that they're really recognizing the companies that are doing incredible stuff in their communities, making sure that their communities are aware of the things that they do, and are making sure that their communities are safe as well. We also have our safety awards. Those are obviously critically important. We recognize companies that have had zero incidents at their facility. And for some of these large companies that have hundreds of people working at them every day, having zero incidents over the course of a year is an incredible accomplishment. So it's one of the great traditions that we have of trying to recognize those facilities that have accomplished that.
Well, I've gone for years and looking forward to another great event, Hector. So, Hector, let's get back to the conference. I mean, so many conversations around AI, sustainability, smart safety. I mean, what role does TCC play in guiding industry through this evolution?
Yeah, it's an exciting time for our industry and in the world. And sustainability has really taken a front stage. And chemistry is the science behind sustainability. And so we are in a unique position to be able to help find solutions for our customers and to also help to drive innovations for other industry sectors that are looking to be more sustainable, that are looking to be more circular. And I think it's an exciting time within industry to see the commitment that our companies are dedicating to finding these solutions and really bringing AI into the mix to develop smart technologies and have smart manufacturing that will help lead to greater success.
So, Hector, let's transition over to a bigger topic. We've got a new federal administration in office. I mean, what specific state or federal policy proposals are TCC and TCA most focused on this year?
Sure. Well, obviously, anytime you have a change in a federal administration, there's a lot of evolution. and there's certainly this year has not been short of that. The tariffs are obviously a huge concern for our industry. Our companies are paying tariffs coming and going. We're a global industry. We're a capital-intensive industry. We export billions of dollars of products and import billions of dollars of products every year. So tariffs have a really significant impact on us, and having some certainty and having some predictability is really going to help level out the markets and hopefully create a better stability for us and for our customers. But in addition to that, in regulations that we're seeing, EPA is always something of importance, and every time there's a change in administration, you have swings. And so we're trying to navigate those headwinds, making sure that we're prepared for the changes in regulations at EPA, but we're also seeing changes in other areas. There was a lot of activity around sustainability with Department of Energy grants that a lot of our members and a lot of our companies were jumping on to make sure that they could really dive in and find some of these sustainability solutions. But on top of that, we now have new things happening around product regulation. We have a new emphasis around the country on MAHA, which is Make America Healthy Again, where we have this regulation effort that's really trying to, I believe, over-regulate the food industry in a way that's not based on science. It's not using our appropriate regulatory agencies, but it's really being driven by politics. And we definitely want to make sure that we're providing safe and effective food technologies. We can bring safe food to people all over the country, all over the world. But we need to make sure that we're doing it based on science and that we're not basically cutting our nose off to spite our face.
Other things at the state level, Hector, that the state of Texas is seeing is power infrastructure issues, water issues. Talk a little bit more about TCA's role in influencing where the state's headed in those areas.
Yeah, well, anytime you talk about tax policy, it's one of the biggest impacts for our industry. And obviously, we're a capital-intensive industry. So any change in tax policy can have a tremendous impact. So making sure that we have fair and balanced tax policy is critically important to us. Making sure that we have reliable and affordable electricity is critically important to us. We're the largest consumer of electricity in the state of Texas. Our industry is. We have large loads. We also work closely with regulators to make sure that we can export power in times of need and during times of emergency. And so I think making sure that we have reliable and affordable electricity is really critical for the success of our industry going forward. But we also need to make sure that we have better alignment with our state government leaders and regulators to make sure that they understand our industry and that they understand the science behind everything that we do. They understand the jobs we create, the impact we have on our economy, and the incredible role we play in providing quality products and improving the way of life for billions of people around the world.
Makes sense, Hector. So looking ahead, what do you see are some of the most significant regulatory or workforce hurdles for the Texas chemical manufacturing market?
Sure. Well, first, we want to continue to grow our industry, and making sure that we have tax policies and tax incentives that will attract new investment is exciting. We just passed a bill this session on research and development to attract new innovations around research and development within our industry, and be able to draw that investment to the state of Texas. That new investment will create new jobs. Those new jobs will create new innovations, will create more products that we can send to people around the globe and improve the quality of life for all of us.
Thanks, Hector. One last question. What message do you hope attendees walk away with from this year's seminar, whether they're early career professionals or longtime industry veterans?
Yeah, I love this seminar. I think it's so important for our industry that the people that work in our industry, from the top floor to the shop floor, have a place where they can come and get education, they can share best practices, they can build their network, and they can take something back to their facilities that's going to help make them and their coworkers and their community safer.
That's what it's all about, Hector.
Yeah.
Thank you for being with us on the trade show floor here at the H&S seminar, and always appreciate you. Thank you for being a mentor to me, and appreciate everything you've done for industry.
Thank you, and thanks to BIC for the support you've given us and for help growing our brand and helping everyone see, and we want to see everybody back here next year.
That's right. Thank you, Hector.